In this video, the bro community is going to Erewhon.
Yeah! It's actually Erewhon.
Oh, that's how you say it?
That's how people say it in LA, at least.
According to Wikipedia, Erewhon Market is a California luxury supermarket chain with 7 locations, all in Los Angeles County. This is the first time I've ever heard luxury supermarket chain.
I know, like, you would think, oh, people just want regular groceries, but no. They want fancy, top-of-the-line, locally produced niche foods. I just read that from their Wikipedia page. That is cool if everything there is actually locally produced.
As we go into the video, you will see that there is name brands. So I guess it's like loosely locally based.
Oh, yeah, I guess it says focuses on. But, you know, some stuff is, you know, on the peripherals that might not follow that exact thing.
The first time I heard about Erewhon is when I was walking around LA with Lucas, and he said, oh my gosh, I think I see Nathan Fielder eating at Erewhon. Don't know what Erewhon is at the time of this life walk with Lucas. And I said, what's Erewhon? And I'm pretty sure he said something along the lines of a rich a rich grocery store where only famous people eat. And then I just had it in my mind like 3 years ago. Oh, that's where famous people eat. And I've also heard Gwyneth Paltrow mention it many times in interviews. Actually, only one time. I don't know why I said many.
I used to live 2 blocks from an Erewhon. I honestly can say I lived at that location for maybe like 3 years. Ate at Erewhon like twice. But back then it wasn't as much of a trend. I feel like in the last 4 to 6 months, Erewhon has exploded. I don't know if it's because of TikTok or what, or maybe it's just my algorithm, but it seems like Erewhon hauls, talking about the $16 smoothies. Everything Erewhon seems to really be blowing up.
Yeah, it's in the zeitgeist.
But yeah, it wasn't really a trend back then, so I didn't really go that much.
You follow the trends.
Yeah, but if I lived there now, I'd be like, I'd have to go every single day, spend all my income on it, you know?
Yeah.
It kind of is like LA in a restaurant when you really get down to it. Because it even says on here, focuses on organic foods, caters to raw, vegan, keto, kosher, and other alternative diets. So like just that certain LA vibe of, like you said, like Gwyneth Paltrow, Kourtney Kardashian, Poosh.
Of course, to go to Erewhon, we rented a Range Rover.
Really wanted to live out the full Erewhon fantasy, you know?
We were listening to some essentials to get into the vibe, like West Coast by Lana Del Rey, Skinny Legend by that TikTok girl, and Ass and Titties by 21 Savage.
Yeah, we sort of just had to go into the minds of Erewhon shoppers, and those 3 songs kept coming up to mind.
We pulled up to the Erewhon in Studio City, California, because it's the biggest one and newest one.
I don't know I know it's the newest.
Oh, okay.
As of the recording of this video, we did walk past one in Beverly Hills that should be opening up shortly.
Immediately, I saw that this Erewhon was right by Equinox, which is another expensive gym place. What do you call that? Just gym place?
Fitness center.
Yeah, fitness center.
Yeah, the whole strip. I guess it feels weird even calling it a strip mall, but like the strip mall that Erewhon and Equinox in, you could tell it was brand new. Like it was also aesthetically pleasing. It just, honestly, it was gorgeous.
I think I'm ready.
I know I won't be accepted in there. I know they'll laugh at me, but let's go in.
I've accepted that I'm a clown.
We were intimidated, but you know, you have to feel the fear and do it anyway.
This Erewhon was really busy. It was 12 o'clock on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
So immediately we had to take piss breaks because we drink so much water because it's so good for your body. This Erewhon bathroom was nice. It was nice. Like, who am I trying to act like? Like, I don't have a bathroom like this at my house, so it was nice.
Yeah, you didn't have to touch a single thing. The water was automatic, the soap was automatic, and we aren't using paper towels and hurting the environment. It just blew air in our hands, and you just had to move your hands a few inches away, and the air dryer turned on. Seamless.
It turns out it's a luxury being able to save the environment.
I know. But yeah, like Jacob said, it was lunch hour, so it was just filled with up-and-coming actors, models, and musicians getting a little bit of nutrition.
We have no idea if they will, but
I could just tell that like all of them were like just about to hit. The new Euphoria that they're a part of is coming out in 2 months. You know?
Yeah. Something that should be noted is that this whole hand washing station, I'm pretty sure, is Dyson. And I wanted to mention that somehow, somewhere over the rainbow, Dyson has turned into a luxury brand. I swear Dyson is like... It's like Erewhon of vacuums.
I know. Did you notice what brand the toilets were?
Were they that one brand that makes the bidet?
Toto.
Oh, I want a Toto toilet so bad.
I don't know. I noticed that when we were in LA this time, not just Erewhon. Every like nice place in LA had Toto urinals and toilets. Because I was thinking when I was pissing in the Toto urinal, I was like, since it's Toto, will it still splash back at me? You know how many urinals do that?
It did, right?
It didn't.
Wait, for real?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah. So sometimes luxury is worth it.
One of the first things we saw when we walked in was this kin beverage, which Lucas told me Bella Hadid was the co-founder, and I was like, okay, then we have to get it.
Again, my TikTok algorithm is all about Erewhon. Do you want to know the tea?
What?
She isn't a co-founder. So the brand existed. It was founded by somebody else. This is all legend. This is all legend.
I saw that on the website. I think I know what you're saying.
So she's not technically a founder, but since she's so valuable, I think when she wanted to be a part of the company, they said, we'll make you a co-founder even though you didn't found the company. Allegedly.
When you go on the About Us page, founders, I kind of thought that Bella Hadid was kind of the face of the brand because hers says co-founder and partner, but the other girl is co-founder and CEO. So I kind of assume like, oh, Bella Hadid obviously she's a business mogul. But I was also thinking like, oh, this girl probably just like brought her on because Bella Hadid, like, this isn't Bella Hadid hate. I was just saying like, oh, I kind of thought that.
Oh, no. Even if that story from TikTok is true, that she wasn't technically a founder in the beginning and she was brought on later, making her the co-founder is so smart. Bella Hadid is so valuable. Bella Hadid is the it girl, and I want to be here and drink whatever she drinks. So, like, she's actually so valuable to the brand. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And isn't it crazy how much clout she has? Because when you walk into Erewhon, it's the first product, pretty much.
I know. It's right in the beginning.
Like,
I didn't know this, but I guess this whole kin drink is supposed to be a alcohol alternative.
So it's like it has all these calming vitamins that are healthy for you but can still like alter your mood in some way
and maybe like make you tone up.
Oh yeah. That's so funny, getting a lit with L-theanine.
You need the anxiety to go away to get lit, you know? So yeah, we ended up getting that. If you want to watch us taste it, stay tuned.
Yeah, taste test incoming.
I can't find the price for some reason, but it's $13 for a 4-pack. 13 divided by 4 is too hard to do, but 12 divided by 4 is $3, and I'm pretty sure it was $3.99 for this.
Balancing adaptogens. I feel like everyone's heard of adaptogens, but no one knows what they are. Have you heard of them?
I actually haven't.
It's like just like a thing like adaptogens, you know?
50 milligrams of caffeine. Okay, Lucas doesn't want any, so I'll have it.
Why don't you have the full like euphoric experience?
I'm actually gonna finish this because I kind of want like a midday pick-me-up. I do feel great.
Don't lie.
I don't know, like this is actually what I'm feeling. Like my body feels great. I don't feel sluggish. My mind feels great, but I am desiring an extra lift.
Check it. What's it taste like? Tell the girlies.
Okay, it tastes like flowers, and then I'm getting this one flavor that we've all tasted before.
Bella Hadid vibes?
All I can compare it to is Jomux. You know how sometimes when you use Jomux, it actually smells fucking good? Salt and Jomax smell fucking good.
Like Purell?
Yeah, like you just want to like sip
Oh,
that
yeah, I
shit.
get that.
It tastes like that. I'm just gonna chug it.
You're doing so in new. Having so many nootropics in your body and like adaptogens.
I actually don't like it, but again, if I was at a place and they gave it to me for free, I'd obviously drink it. I feel the same. I still have a ton of anxiety. No, I usually don't even have that much anxiety.
I didn't try it, so I can't give a rating.
I'm giving it an A+ because I would want to drink it every day. Something else that was forefront in the store was these glass jars that they put their nuts, seeds, pickled vegetables in, and it was fabulous. It looked pleasing to my naked eye. I actually did have contacts in, so my eyes weren't naked.
I started thinking, wait, is this store not even actually overpriced? Is it actually worth it? Because first of all, organic, locally grown. And second of all, the packaging is these glass bottles and shit. Do you think it's marked up more than like a Ralph's or Hy-Vee or whatever the F regular chain? Or like, is it actually just marked up the same amount, but it's actually so expensive, all this shit they put in there? You know what I mean?
Wait, so you're saying is the product the same amount, but what makes it expensive is the packaging?
I'm saying, even at a regular grocery store, they still mark it up above what it's worth. Do they mark it up the same amount at Erewhon? It's like not actually marked up a ridiculous amount. It actually, because the materials and stuff are expensive.
Well, I did do some research and kind of expose them.
Oh my God,
No,
I'm excited.
I didn't expose them. So basically, Erewhon had their own Erewhon almonds, that are salted and roasted. It was $10.50 for an 8-ounce jar of that.
I set this up perfectly. Your little outline,
Now, I went to Walmart.com because that's probably the cheapest place you can buy it. These ones aren't salted or roasted, but for 14 ounces, you get 6 more ounces with this. It's $6.98. I was curious, so I went even further. I was like, wait, but I'm on Walmart in Nebraska. I'm just assuming groceries are different in California. But I went on Walmart in another location in Burbank, California, which is really close to Studio City. According to the website, everything that's a grocery on Walmart.com that I saw at least is the same price in Nebraska and in California.
Oh my gosh, so it's almost double the amount.
For less. With the Erewhon one, you do get a glass jar that you could reuse.
Also, I guess it's local almonds that are organic.
I didn't go to college for environment and all this other shit, but are you helping the farmers nail you then? So you're actually helping the economy? Is that how it works? Wouldn't it work like that?
Yeah, I feel like even after seeing this whole breakdown, I'm still just don't know the answer. Someone who's all into products, markups, all that shit, leave a detailed comment below if Erewhon does indeed mark up their products more than a regular grocery store by a lot.
As we walk through Erewhon, I was kind of surprised to see name brands, as I said earlier. There was Applegate, Amy's Frozen Meals, and there was some ice cream brands that I knew of. And just throughout the store, there was brands that I knew of. So it's not our Erewhon brand, which I kind of thought they were doing the Trader Joe's thing. Well, everything's Trader Joe's, but they aren't doing that.
No, they still include other brands. Maybe they just have to fit the criteria of being organic and ethically produced or something.
No. Just keep that in your books, guys, for when you go to Erewhon. There is brands that you've already seen.
Yes, you might be a little bit thrown off when you're trying to live this luxury grocery store fantasy and you see Applegate. It does kind of ruin the vibe. It's am I at Walmart?
Yeah, I get. It's oh wait, I wanted to be rich for the 10 minutes.
I know. It's I thought they'd have different brands. And
it turns out I'm broke again. I'm joking. Applegate is more expensive than
Applegate's
I'm
assuming a good brand.
Something else that I picked up was an Erewhon water. I mean, I had to try it.
It was of course in a glass bottle.
Erewhon Natural Spring Water, $2.99.
It is from Shasta Springs, California, which is apparently good for your Seven chakras. Mount Shasta is known to many as Earth's first chakra. It's gonna do something to our chakras, I guess. The ingredients are literally just water, but it's from a chakra type place.
So what does that even mean?
Chakras, Does smell good.
Exact same as everything else.
Tastes kind of, I don't know, tastes a little bit too raw. That's actually good. It tasted kind of like lake water.
I mean, it was good. I hated it. We haven't really delved into the ambience of the Erewhon. Everything is so clean, well put together. It seems like whenever someone takes a product, they immediately move them forward so everything looks seamless. There's more workers than people, or the same amount of workers to people. What I realized is I'm not referring to workers as people, but workers are people. So I mean, there was the same amount as employees as customers. I just was watching it and was it sounds like the workers are just robots in my mind, but that's not what reality is.
There are so many effing workers there.
Yeah, and then also, it was a club. When you walk in, there was music. I'm pretty sure they were playing, How Do You Sleep When You Lie to Me? It just was you at a club during the daytime. It was good vibes. I do have to admit it.
Yeah, and I have to go to a Walmart and see the produce section because the produce section of Erewhon, the way they lay all the vegetables, it just looked magical. Like he said, the employees are like, every time someone grabs a cucumber, they hurry and put another one to make it look all aesthetic. It just was beautiful. The aisles were very crammed, but that almost added to the aesthetic of being at a local luxury grocer, you know?
No, okay, I don't know if the founder of Erewhon even thought this, but I think the reason why it's crammed is because they want to make it feel like you're in the middle of New York City trying to find grocery stores. Like, I'm pretty sure Los Angeles is like more spread up out, so like, there could be more room, but it's like, no, we want to make it squished, which I don't know completely why, but it does add to the vibe.
Yeah. This Erewhon did open kind of recently, so I wonder if that's why there were so many employees. So like, how many times did we get asked if we needed help? It was, I think, almost...
Probably like 8 times, I'm not
Yeah,
joking.
it almost was like constant.
And we were there probably for like 30 minutes. We haven't touched on how it smelled. If I remember right, it smelled like essential oils, but
That's
to
what-
a minimum. Not like psychic essential oils, like when you walk into the psychic on the street. More of like, oh, I'm walking into my aunt's house that likes essential oils, and it's
Yeah.
clean and nice.
It was a tasteful scent. It wasn't obnoxious. Like, you know, if you go in somewhere and it smells like incense and it has just, yeah, like a weird psychic medium vibe. It wasn't that. It was just like, oh yeah, like Bella Hadid, like, yeah, high ponytail, you know?
Yeah.
If you get it, you get it. They had a tiny pet food section that I would say is bougie, but Jacob did point out Walmart has these same types of products.
Yeah, when we were there, I did think, that's cool. I've never seen this dog food brand before, but I'm pretty sure Walmart has a frozen section or a refrigerated section for dogs.
Yeah. I did like how the pet section was pretty small, where it's like, let's focus on the humans, you know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. We finally got to the thing that I was looking for that Lucas mentioned to me, like, when we talked about Erewhon, $20 milk.
Raw and unpasteurized.
I did save the bucks by getting the half gallon, which is $11. I guess you can say it's worth the $11 because it's raw milk, which, like, I thought kills people, but I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know what the benefits of raw and unpasteurized milk are, but I do know there is controversy surrounding it because, yeah, it could have some diseases in it. I think didn't the bottle even say that, like, oh yeah, warning, like this could cause foodborne illness and stuff?
Yeah, I think raw milk is kind of the same thing as, like, vax and anti-vax.
So, like, I feel like 6 years ago, anti-vax was like Whole Foods, vegan, hippie, but now it's kind of been uptaken by a whole different group of people.
Oh, yeah, more
you know?
like QAnon and stuff.
Yeah, so no one really knows how to stereotype an anti-vax anymore.
I mean, there's 2 types of anti-vax people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love stereotyping people, so then it's hard, like, do I stereotype anti-vax as these Whole Foods vegan people, or do I stereotype them as QAnon people? I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to pick.
Please tell me when I should
Yeah,
stereotype.
what are you guys deciding how to stereotype them? Comment below.
Raw milk.
$11.29.
Warning. Raw, unpasteurized milk and raw milk dairy products may contain disease-causing microorganisms. Persons at high risk of disease from the organisms include newborns and infants, the elderly, pregnant women, not just a woman. Okay, so we should be fine.
Yeah, I'll just kind of a sip anyway. It just smells normal. It just tastes regular. I gotta admit, it does taste pretty good.
I mean, it tastes like regular ass milk to me.
I don't know if it's just like the branding, but I'm thinking, this is good, you know?
Usually I'm grossed out by milk, and I know it's only because it's at Erewhon, but I'm not grossed out by this milk.
I know, the fact is it's $20 too, so it's kind of like bougie.
Because I always go back to this video of milk being pus, cow pus, but I'm not grossed out right now, so.
I kind of liked it. I wouldn't have it again because I'd be scared I would get sick, you know? Even though I'm not a pregnant woman or an infant.
Maybe you are and you just don't know. I'm giving it a D. I would never buy it again. I couldn't tell a difference really from normal milk.
Yeah, I would give it also a D-. Just wasn't into it.
Yeah, the only reason why I'm giving it a D is because of the price.
And also, I just don't want to drink unpasteurized milk. I don't even like whole milk.
I'm not gonna lie, I was so excited, cream out everywhere because they had so many milks. I didn't get any of them because we weren't staying in LA. It was more like a visit trip, but there was pistachio milk, black sesame milk. There was banana almond milk. It all looks so delicious, and I wish I could try it out, but I'll save that for another day.
It did give us hope because if you've been watching Jacob for a while, you know we did do a trilogy tasting different milks. And we thought it was over, but as Katy Perry said, maybe it never really is over. Part 4 coming soon.
That's the thing, is that nothing is ever over. You do a sex tape. You think it's over 5 years later.
It's my last one, I promise. Next thing you know, you're getting railed again on camera.
I know. Oh, even if you don't get railed again, you're at the grocery store and someone says, "Can I take a photo with you? I liked your blowjob scene." It's never really over.
That's the thing.
Erewhon does have a bunch of cool products. Like, they had this yogurt kefir thing that had a flamingo on the front. Really gay. I was gonna get it because I was like $12.99 for a little thing of yogurt, but then I looked in the back and it said it has apparently 6 servings because I don't think you're supposed to eat a lot of it. So I was like, I mean, $2 a serving for yogurt. Yes, that is expensive, but it's not like, I'm not like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, my mouth isn't on the floor.
Yeah.
Or my jaw isn't on the floor. Is the proper way to say that.
Assless natural plain yogurt, $7.79 for 2 servings.
Now this is cute. It's made with grade A milk. So is there actually grade B milk?
We only have folks.
That's fine.
This is like a thick-ass yogurt.
That's actually very good, though. You know what I mean?
I want to put it in our fridge for later.
Like, I love how it's like, it actually is so thick. Damn. Grade A milk, guys. I love it. It's not that watery Yoplait shit.
It's more intense than Greek yogurt.
Oh, yeah, but it tastes good because it has some flavoring at least.
It is Greek yogurt.
Oh. I thought it was just Greek yogurt in a glass thing, let's be honest.
I know, I bet if you could get the same Greek yogurt at Walmart.
Yeah.
You know? I'm gonna say it was a B. It was really tasty, but the price is more expensive than like Yoplait, but it was a vibe.
I loved it. It tasted good and the packaging was so cute. You could even reuse the packaging and make a candle.
Oh, yeah. And sell it on Etsy.
Oh, yeah. Turn your purchase into a sale.
Yeah.
The same brand who produces that really expensive milk also produces really expensive raw butter for $17.99. I'm assuming it's the same like unpasteurized type of vibe. Do you know what the benefits of this unpasteurized dairy
Should we just
are?
quickly Google it?
Yeah, I need to know now.
This is from Raw Milk Institute. That's biased.
Yeah, a little bit biased, but I kind of want to know what they say, you know?
Oh, okay, let's see. Numerous scientific studies have shown that raw milk is correlated with decreased rates of asthma, allergies, eczema, otitis, fever, and respiratory infections. Now let's see what Healthline says, because they're getting paid by these raw milk people.
So it says all of the claims, and then it says, however, most of these claims cannot be backed up by science. But sometimes science isn't true.
I know.
Us spreading that. Science isn't true. Meditation, like 40 years ago, people said, oh, that's just what like hippies do, is so dumb. Now it like apparently it helps depression and anxiety and it's all mainstream. So you know what I mean? You never know something's gonna go mainstream and be real all of a sudden. Same with like magic mushrooms and shit. Like in the 70s, people are saying, this helps so much. And everyone said, you guys are just drug addicts, shut up. And then now they're like, it helps depression. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and
you just never really know. Like unpasteurized milk, maybe in 10 years it will be the cure for everything.
the biggest one, there's probably bigger ones. The homosexuality used to be a mental illness.
Oh yeah,
And it still is a mental illness.
and I'm still on the fence with that one.
But that just proves like it was scientifically a mental illness.
I know, like literally, people could argue it's in the book of mental illnesses. Scientists all approve it, but like now it's like gays running around free.
I know, just wailed.
I know.
So basically, that's why you should question society. No, you get the
All I'm
wavelength.
saying is like, if someone wants to drink unpasteurized milk, like who cares? Just let them. No one's, as long as they aren't forcing anyone else to do it, it's fine. Like let
That's
them
my
live
vibe.
let them just live their little unpasteurized life.
You said it perfectly. What I'm trying to say is, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. So, for example, then maybe then just believe it. It doesn't hurt anyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Vegan granola, chocolate paleo granola, keto maple cinnamon granola. They really do have all the diets. So if you're on one of those diets, they have it for you. Now we're getting into the drama territory that I talked about earlier. Let's start out with Honey Justin's peanut butter. At Erewhon, you can get a 16-ounce Justin's Honey peanut butter for $13.99. On Walmart.com, you can get a 28-ounce, which is a F-ton more, almost double, for $6.47. So this is when I actually was like, what the fuck? Like, so what Lucas was saying earlier, with the Erewhon products, I have yet to know. Maybe technically it is priced the correct amount. But this right here is proving that these name brand products are legit. From what I know, there's no reason to be that much overpriced. Maybe they pay their workers a lot, which is good. But it's legit. Like quadruple overpriced.
Wait, what? That is actually weird.
I know. When I found out that almost double is only $7 and there it's $14, I was actually like, this is just weird as fuck.
Yeah, because
to me.
it's the exact same product. It's not like it's an organic version, the exact same product for double, but just because it's in the luxury grocery store. What about Whole Foods, though?
At Whole Foods, you can get the same 28-ounce one for $7.99, which is about $1 more than Walmart. I mean, I'm just weirded out. Like, why is it, even at Whole Foods, I view that as like, oh, it's like more expensive than Walmart or Target. Even at Whole Foods, it's not $14.99.
No, they went $1 above, and they were like, okay, like we'll scam another $1 out. But everyone was like, let's go $7 more.
This isn't that common though. This is only the Justin's peanut butter. We are also gonna look at Maranatha organic peanut butter. I've seen this at Walmart and shit. So at Erewhon, you can get this peanut butter for $10.49 for a 16-ounce. I couldn't find the exact same one, but I mean, it's still the same brand and it's organic and it's peanut butter. You can get the same thing for $5.47.
That's less of a difference, but still, obviously, it's more Erewhon.
And then at Whole Foods, you can get it for $8.49. So that isn't that much of a difference from Erewhon. I mean, it is $2 extra at Erewhon. It's getting better. Like, when I saw this, I was like, I guess they are totally overpricing stuff because it's not quadruple like last time. Next, we have soy milk from this brand called West Soy, which I actually used, so I was super excited to Google this and be like, what's the tea? I'm so curious. So at Erewhon, it's $4.99 for a quart. And then at Walmart, this soy milk is $3.24. I'm letting them get a pass. It's like,
yeah, it's like a Whole Foods level markup.
If I kept looking, I'm guessing for the most part, it's Whole Foods vibes. I need to take a piss.
Oh.
A fat piss. I wasn't aware of this, but Erewhon has a whole aisle for facial products.
They have their little beauty aisle.
And the first thing that intrigued me was this sea mask, which Lucas was scared to touch.
Yeah, it just kind of grossed me out for some reason. I just didn't really want to have it be in my aura.
I mean, I get it. Consume 1 to 3 tablespoons of gel 1 time daily by itself on your favorite recipe. The full spectrum Irish sea mash is handcrafted in small batches to... But what does it do? That's what I want to know.
It just does something good. That's all you have to know.
In this beauty section, there was literally like face masks that had CBD in it, of course. And then there was like a wooden compostable toothbrush. And then I was actually planning on getting the Erewhon facial cleanser because I was like, why the F not try it? Yeah, I was like, at most it's gonna be $20, but it ended up being $45. So I just passed on it. I was like, I'm not gonna use it, I'm assuming.
Yeah, what the hell is in it that's that expensive?
I feel like I just want a facial cleanser that just cleans my face. I feel like this has like whale cum in it or something, which is cool. Like maybe it does something, but I just don't need it right now.
Oh, the juice section. Before you enter this area, they check your credit score because we're entering the bougie, wealthy glass bottle juice section.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the juices were $11, and then there was shots. We got shots, and then I was like, I want to get a juice, and it was a debate in my mind, like, should I spend $11 on a juice? But I did end up spending $11 on a juice. Probably spent $100? wellness shots, which range from $6.50 to $9.50. Mine is liquid gold, and it has ginger, lemon, turmeric, and cayenne.
Mine's the Erewhon Good Gut Shot. It has water, ginger, lemon, apple cider vinegar, pa de arco, oregano oil, and cayenne pepper. What the fuck is pa de arco?
That gets you high, I think. I'm pretty sure with these, you can eat like a Big Mac, some of the world's most unhealthiest foods, but if you finish the day with this, then your body just somehow ejects all that. Cheers.
Oh, mine smells like shit.
It smells like toilet fucking water.
Well, dude, I'm not kidding. I actually smelled that too when you open that. It does smell like toilet water.
I don't care, I'm doing it.
Ah! Dude, I can't drink anymore. You guys. I downed that much. I can't do any more of this. I'm sorry. You bought it so you can get the health benefits.
Is there such thing as overdosing on these? Because since you're not drinking it, I just want to drink it.
For sure not. This has all the different ingredients.
You don't want it?
It tastes like fucking shit. I don't want it.
Yours tastes like pizza.
I know. Oh, I didn't taste pizza. It just tastes too much like fucking... Well, there's oregano in it, so that makes sense.
They're both, just like... I mean, if I'm being honest, tequila or vodka is worse than this.
Mm.
After you drink it, you're like, I'm fine. But after, like, tequila or vodka, you actually need, like, a fucking chaser.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean.
A+. I love doing these shots whether or not they do shit or don't do shit. It just is a fun thing to do.
Yeah, I didn't finish all mine, so I guess I have to give it a bad rating. It was so fucking gross. But I do have the same thing as you, where I do like doing them because it just feels like you're doing something. Probably B-.
Hardcore green juice, which was $11. The ingredients are organic celery, and everything else is organic, but why do they have to name that?
It's annoying as fuck. Bragging at that point.
Cucumber, collard green, Swiss chard, parsley, ginger, 100% juice. Let juice be thy medicine, and medicine be thy juice. Fuck the doctor.
I don't know, have you ever tried green juice, babe? Oh, that tastes good. Actually, to be honest, it just tastes like a salad, but it doesn't taste bad.
Yeah, cucumber juice.
But it's not horrible.
If someone told me you can't ever drink water gun and you just have to drink this, I wouldn't even be mad.
Yeah, because
it's not even bad.
It's sort of refreshing in a way. It might be because we just had those nasty fucking shots.
Yeah.
It's refreshing.
It's good in a sense. You know, like, it's like, when you're at, like, a place and they have cucumber water, but way more intense.
Oh, yeah.
It's expensive. I mean, we're so repetitive at that, but I'm still giving it an A.
It was honestly so good. Like, it wasn't actually good, you know, but like when you drink it, you do think this is good, but then you remember that it isn't. But it is though. As you've noticed, a lot of the Erewhon products are in glass jars, which at first glance, I'm like, oh my gosh, hell yes, save the environment. But I just want to know, if you buy Erewhon almonds in a glass jar, is there somewhere you can refill the jar? Because otherwise, you're just accumulating a bunch of jars that you're eventually you don't need that many jars.
Okay, when we were at Erewhon, there wasn't any almond cashew drink refill stations. So we know...
We didn't look thoroughly, though. Maybe there are.
We went through every aisle.
Even at, like, Ralph's, there's a thing you can add peanuts to, right? You know that little section of the store, like, you can dump stuff?
If you throw away all these glass bottles, aren't you creating more waste than just throwing away, like, a plastic bottle?
I mean, I guess you could recycle it, but...
But we know most people aren't.
Yeah, they start out the window on the highway.
I mean, maybe they are.
Just throw it at someone else's windshield.
With this whole bottle fiasco, I was really curious, so I just simply Googled it. And it turns out you can bring your bottles back to Erewhon, and they will be reused. So that's nice.
I do follow a lot of girlies who live in LA, and they've all been raving about the Erewhon sushi. So I knew we had to pick up some of that.
This was the whole, like, to-go section. They had the place where you can get your food packaged up fresh, but this was the to-go section. They had, like, desserts, sandwiches, chia puddings. Well, basically anything that you wanted to just eat on the go.
This whole part of Erewhon is probably the most famous part. The cold food bar, all the to-go things. I feel like that's sort of where most people utilize it.
I was just thinking that. Like, I feel like this probably is where they make the most money.
It's even like Trader Joe's. Like, I always get like their little meals, but I never really shop fully in the store. You know what I mean? Getting their chips and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's more of like I just want like a burrito or something.
Yeah, even with Whole Foods, like I love like, oh, go get like some sort of sandwich, but I never like go deep into the store.
Organic spicy sushi sandwich, $17.99 for one sandwich.
Cucumber, avocado, wild tuna, real crab, wild salmon, ginger, wasabi, nori, brown rice, sauce, sriracha. Oh, cheers. This is good.
It's like a lot of fucking fish.
I don't know what's what, but like, it's good.
And there's even seaweed in hell.
Yeah, this is damn good. But yeah, like you said, it's like deep fat fried, but doesn't make stuff good.
What I was trying to say there was, this isn't what I expect from Erewhon. Like, it's really greasy. Like McDonald's level greasy.
Okay.
Honestly, A+. I'm gonna say the price is okay in my hout because sushi at it's like some places like $12 a roll. And it just is an A for me. I'm not gonna define my opinion.
Sushi is always expensive at Erewhon. Obviously, it's gonna be so expensive because it's the best fish in the world, I'm guessing. And I'm not kidding. That sandwich was so good. If you like crispy rice with tuna on it, it was that and a sandwich with all these other fishes. A+.
Giselle's vegan keto brownie, $8.49 for 2 servings.
Vegan, keto, gluten-free, soy and corn-free, refined sugar-free. Refined sugar-free? What does that mean? Chickpeas, coconut flour, cocoa powder, maple syrup, organic coconut milk, baking powder, sugar-free chocolate chips, monk fruit sweetener.
Insulin.
The fuck is inulin?
When they say monk fruit sweetener, is that just I know monk fruit's a real thing, but is it somehow artificial, but they somehow get around it?
Monk fruit isn't a thing. Actually tastes good. It tastes like dark chocolate brownie. It doesn't have baking. It doesn't have flour or some shit.
This is fucking good.
Oh! It still has flour, coconut flour.
I'm getting to, I'm becoming jaded.
You can't be having these conversations with a poop mouth.
No, like...
Erewhon, if you're watching,
Please build one in the Midwest.
I don't know if I'm just romanticizing everything, but I'm giving it an A+. It had chickpeas in it. You'd expect it to be disgusting, but somehow it was good.
Yeah, A+ for me. It was so good. The most overpriced brownie I've ever eaten, but I loved every second. It's pretty much like eating money and watching money fall down a toilet, you know? But it was fun.
I know. We ended up going to the hot bar, which I know someone's wondering, so I'm gonna say it. I did like it better than the Whole Foods hot bar. It's not buffet style, so it's cleaner.
Yeah, that was a big thing. How people can't just put their little nasty hands on everything. It's all behind a glass box. The girl who gave us chicken tenders said she used to watch me. And I said thanks, even though I was thinking, why'd you stop? But she didn't tell me why.
You should ask next time.
Why'd you stop?
They just had a bunch of shit in the hot bar. Like, if you can dream it, they have it, I bet. Then they also had a smoothie and juice bar, which we didn't get anything from, which I regret because Lucas told me later that Hailey Bieber has a smoothie there that's $16, and I actually would have fucking bought it, but I didn't think about it at the time.
I don't know who it was, but some other famous girl had a smoothie there. I saw people trying it on TikTok. It was like a purple cloud or something.
Who is it?
I actually don't know. I think she must be like some like famous model or something.
Oh, okay. $8.05 for some mac and cheese.
Okay, so it's $8 for this little scoop. But maybe the price is worth it because of the taste. I did ask for a vegan macaroni at the bar because I just assumed it was vegan. This is Erewhon. And she said, I'll get that for you, but just so you know it's not vegan, it's only gluten-free. And I said, it's okay. Don't worry about it, babe. So she probably thought she was like, I was going off my vegan shit.
I know, you just like craving this shit.
It looks good.
It's thick.
No, it's like almost like a pudding. It's just like a mashed potatoes or some shit.
It's different. It's different and it's good, but it's weird.
It actually tastes like homemade macaroni that our mom would make.
It does.
Just like mama.
This is like thick as fuck, though.
No, but like I like it. It literally tastes like you're just kind of eating cheesy mashed potatoes.
Where are the noodles?
No, literally though.
Just look at this goop.
I mean, what would you rate it?
6 out of 10.
I think kind of the same, to be honest. Like, it's good, but I would never get it again.
First bite is good, but then it's too much for me after a little bit.
Yeah. Also, it's not yellow, which I don't really like.
No, you know a mac and cheese is quote-unquote natural and organic when it's white cheese.
That's very true.
$8.63 for chicken tenders with turmeric.
So it's all in this. Like, that's a lot of ingredients for being organic, but reading through it, it's all stuff you know what it is. Just seasonings and shit. Like, there's nothing weird.
What's organic lime juice? Explain it.
Just lime juice that's organic. Like, you know what I mean? It isn't like xanthan gum or whatever the fuck.
The lady who was giving us this said, like, do you want any chicken tenders in particular? Like, she was really trying to help us out.
Yeah, we could have picked which ones out of the bar we wanted, but we said, whatever you want, girly.
They, like, tried to make them taste healthy with the lime and shit, you know?
I'm not getting any lime. Oh, kind of. They're a little bit dry, if I'm being honest.
By the way, I'm also including the price in my rating. 2 out of 10.
Wait, how much was it? $8?
I mean, yeah, like at Chick-fil-A, I'd bet it'd be like $5.
Oh, yeah, and Chick-fil-A is better. I actually just thought of something. I'm actually about to give it like a 7 out of 10. Or an 8 out of 10, because like, it is healthy. You know what I mean? There's all these weird ingredients. Like at Chick-fil-A, like, who knows what they put in there. Maybe you didn't like yours as much because you weren't dipping it in the macaroni box.
No, I didn't do that, because you're hogging it.
I just love eating wholesome ingredients.
I just gotta do a little story time before we checked out.
Oh yeah, say it.
Do you remember the girl with the Pomeranian who held up the line for about 30 seconds?
Oh yeah.
There was a little cute Pomeranian. To get to the checkouts, there was this one aisle you had to go through. The Pomeranian owner was bent over in the aisle for about 30 seconds. And I was thinking, oh, whatever. She's actually didn't know. She's not doing it to be annoying, you know? She was bent over looking at something in the aisle and not letting anyone get through the aisle. But then it was funny because this girl next to us was actually mad. Like, I could tell she was about to speak up. And the way she looked at the girl bent over, she gave so much hatred. She was like, I just knew she was forming a whole storyline in her head. Like, this girl is lazy, selfish, entitled, oblivious, living in a bubble.
Wait, I wasn't aware of this.
Oh, yeah, but then the Pomeranian girl, when she saw she was holding up the line, she did apologize. She was embarrassed. She was like, oh my God, sorry, like, how long have you guys been here? And then we went and checked out.
Can you please recreate the face
Just
the
like
girl
this.
did? I was just about to say before that story time, and I'm not even joking, I was just about to say, there was this girl holding up the line, but everyone was nice about it, and then I was about to go say, like, something about everyone just creates good vibes, but knowing that, I'm like, wow, dude,
Oh my
I was about to
God.
say the opposite, I swear.
That proves that it's all about your perspective. You were looking for the good. I was obviously looking for the bad, you know? The checkout isn't a typical grocery store checkout setup where each one has their own individual, like, you know, little aisle or whatever. It's sort of more of a CVS Walgreens type of checkout situation, which I did kind of like, something different. Yeah. But I think for most grocery stores, this wouldn't work out because so many people are checking out that you actually do need multiple lines and stuff.
Definitely. And the person that was checking us out also informed us that there is a $200 Erewhon annual membership you can sign up for. Well, from what she explained, you can get free shipping to your house. You get 1 free drink a month.
Like some sort of discount or some shit on certain items.
And just all this other shit. And at first I was thinking, that's ridiculous. Get the fuck out of my face and stop talking to me.
Oh, yeah.
But then I realized our mom has like a Walmart membership, which I think is low-key like $120 a year and you get free shipping. So then I just realized, oh, that's not even ridiculous. You literally get free shipping.
Yeah,
Or, like,
free
free
delivery.
delivery, I mean,
It did say
whatever.
$150 minimum, but... So you wouldn't be able to just get, like, the hot bar delivered.
That does kind of suck, actually.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of places in these big cities are like this. In these big cities, it sounds like I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. But
I guess you do.
yeah, there's these like parking areas where you have to like validate your card. We didn't have to get it validated though because it turned out you get free 90 minutes of parking, which is the perfect amount of time to go to Erewhon.
Honestly, it was so shocking to me. I thought to park at the parking lot, even if you bought shit, I thought it would just be $2 or even $3. Like, I was so surprised that it actually was free to park there. Like, what?
It was busy as F in this parking lot and everyone was yelling at each other. No one was yelling at each other from my knowledge. These people in front of us that were getting out of Erewhon were so happy, waving up their hands, and it just wasn't my vibe.
Yeah, they also happened to be in front of us at the hot bar, too. Did you notice that? They were in front of us at the hot bar getting food, and then they pulled out in front of us and were having the best time ever in a convertible, which just brought down our mood.
Calm down a little bit.
I know. Like, I kind of wanted to drive past and like throw water at them. Just kidding. We were actually very happy that they were happy, even though we weren't.
We spent $97.36. I was expecting it to be $150 for everything that we got, but I was surprised.
Pleasantly.
We are in Hollywood. Opportunities are coming. We are becoming
famous.
We are becoming icons.
We should say it again because we kind of messed up in the universe, you know? You want them to really understand.
We are in Hollywood. Opportunities are coming our way. We are icons.
Let the green juice cleanse my soul.